What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 32 of our Lille career mode, and today we've got a couple of games where you got Guingamp, you've got PSG, and then we might get to Lyon depending on how things go. Now, last episode, we're at 65 right now, but we were at 53 in terms of manager rating, which is incredibly harsh. Knocked out of the group of death, and you know, second place by 2 points. I mean, it's a bit much to be to be on the verge of being fired for that, but we're dealing with it as we go. And then, as you saw, one of our objectives was to win this cup. And as you saw there, PSG are the team we've gotten first in the first round. So a loss here could be very detrimental, but we're going to play Guingamp first. As we kind of go through here, we're looking at a couple of things in terms of transfers and stuff like that. Waiting for a couple to come in, but we're going to try and buy a right back after this Guingamp game. As an agreement for Hervé Coffee has been made. I'm just going to accept it. I'm not sure what it was. But it is a loan to buy. I'm not sure what they ended up paying for him, but, you know, it is what it is. And then these guys right here, I'm just going to delegate this offer. Loan with an option to buy is okay. Chevalier can go. He's 20, 64 overall. It's not really going anywhere, so he can go. We also have to, we might have to see what we can get for some of our youngsters to kind of help bring this rating up, as it's gone down to 64 for no reason whatsoever. But let's jump into this. We have Guingamp here with 2 points back of PSG, so we got to be up and ready. Almada's probably not ready just yet, so we're gonna start Guies here, and hopefully we can go ahead and grab ourselves a win to start the episode. So let's jump into it. Guingamp Lille, let's go. Here's Samare. I nicked it here. Every time it's snowing, I manage to find a way to play in white, as that gets put through to Bodu early on here, and it's 1-0. And Guingamp haven't touched it. And Bodu, who after his punishment has been brilliant, grabs himself another goal. It's lovely stuff. It's a really good ball here from Sanchez. Great take. And then just kind of places it beyond the goalkeeper. A lovely finish. And after 3 minutes, and Guingamp not touching the ball, we've taken the lead. Very good start. Nice header from Kaletakar. Ski ace. Excellent run from Bamba there, and he can slide it into Bodu. Takes a touch, and he smashed the post. Not smashed it, he tried to place it in that far corner, and he hit the post, but that's a huge opportunity once again as that gets slid in. It's Bodu again. Great save. He was onside for that. I thought for a moment he was off. Not quite. And a couple of really good opportunities for Bodu there. Hasn't been able to finish them off. He's on it now again, though, as we look to get another goal here. It's a nice ball in here to Samare. Nice turn. Guies, can he slide it through? He can. Ikone, one more. And it's Shelik here, getting toward the byline. Slides it back across, and that's Bodu again. 3 really good opportunities for the striker. And he hasn't put any of them away. Hit the post once. Got to be finishing at least one of those off, surely. Nicely done here, Shelik. He's going to race away here. Comes to Ikone. Ikone steps inside. Sees the run being made out wide. And it's back inside. And it's Bodu. Oh, there's a goal. He's put it away. It's his second. Had a couple missed opportunities, but that one, an excellent finish. He has just hammered that home. No chance for the goalkeeper, who looked like he reacted really late, but he has smashed this, Bodu. This is an excellent pass out here. Great back inside. Smashes that. He looked like he was going to watch it and then saw it might come a little bit close to him. See, he's just stopped and then reacted late. Very odd goalkeeping. Would have been very difficult to keep that out. But Bodu grabs his second of the game, and it's 2-0. Nicely done. That's a good ball here. That gets clipped forward. There's plenty of space out here. And we have plenty of men forward. As Ikone gets that back post. And it's Guies. He's found the finish. It's an excellent one on the volley. It's 3-0. And that might be game over. I'm not sure where all the Guingamp defenders were. They must have been way up the pitch, the fullbacks. Because we had a 4-on-2 back the other way. Played it very well. Ikone, plenty of space here. Sanchez took away the first two. And all alone back post was Guies, and he smashes that home. And it's 3-0. Let's play forward. That's a good ball forward as well to Gomez. And the Gomez slips it back inside to Willick. And it's Willick, and it's 4. A very impressive performance today, though, against the bottom 3 side. It is what it is. But sometimes our performances are very up and down, and to get a good performance going, so far a clean sheet as well. That's the kind of thing you want there. Gomez does well to slip that back in, the 2 subs combining. And it's 4-0 on 67 minutes. A minute and a half to go. And what was a relatively routine win right from the whistle. As we grabbed an early goal. We're also going to, by the looks of it, grab a clean sheet. We've had a couple of them lately, 3 or 4. I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, it's definitely not, and they didn't even have a shot. It's definitely not a negative thing to be grabbing clean sheets, especially the way we concede goals. But a nice 4-0 win over Guingamp. As I said, Guingamp is not one of those better teams. As an offer comes in for Magnan. Tottenham bid 51 million. See, Magnan is one of those players I was always willing to kind of let go. We'd have to look at other goalkeepers, of course. I believe I have other goalkeepers on the list. Some odd ones in there. I believe I have Kepa. Kepa might be a good in-game one. But there are other goalkeepers here who I'm comfortable letting go. But I mean, who would we bring in? Galini's probably the option. Not too bad there. Emi Martinez in real life would be a really good option. Galini is probably the option should that reach 70-ish million. We'll see if it does. But for now, we are going to go and take a look at our transfer hub and see if we can bring in a fullback. Who is the fullback we're looking to bring in? Plenty of pace here from Dodo. Can play wingback really, so he's got a couple of forward-thinking options there. Ball control's nice, crossing's nice, dribbling's nice. Tackle's pretty decent. Tavares also very much in that. Hefty, probably not what we're looking for in terms of, you know, that sort of option because he can play center back. We're looking for a forward-thinking kind of guy. Max Aarons, though, 22. Plenty of pace. Look at this lad, Baku can play right back, midfield, and and right wing. It's not as quick as I would like a player like that to be, but that's nice. That's really nice to have, the ability to move him around the field. Who do we want to go with? I'm leaning between Dodo and Baku. I want to go with Dodo though. Let's take a look at some other things here. Passing, 69 passing, 72 defending. They're relatively similar. It's kind of just... I think we're going to go with Baku. I want to go with Baku here. Approach to buy. 23 years of age at Wolfsburg. Between 11 million and I believe that was 16 million. It's... You know, it is what it is. Offer transfer fee. It's not too bad, I don't believe. We'll start at 11 million. A player who can play on the wing at fullback. They want a Rauho and... No, stop it. I don't mind the exchange player thing. I just hate how it comes up every single time now. They want 16. which is something I'm comfortable with, though we can kind of mess with this a little bit and see what we can get out of it. They do want 16. That's fine. I'm comfortable with 16. Seems like he's going to be a good player. Very versatile is something I'm always looking for in a player. But him and Dodo, they were right there. I was leaning toward Dodo originally, and then we got down to Baku, and it's hopefully rotation. That's what he had in mind. That's excellent. And as I said, he can come into midfield as well, which is very, very nice, especially if, you know, different things are happening. We're going to accept that. No release clause. He wants 25K a week. I'm just going to accept that. That is fine. And we have bought in our backup fullback, but a backup, you know, can play a variety of different spots. Let's go down to the squad a little bit and take a look around in terms of where he is going to be, Baku. We also have Fabianski, who's come into the side here to be the backup. But Baku is someone I might want to bring onto the bench. Do I want to do it for Araujo? Or probably Anthony Robinson. Now, Robinson's a dangerous kind of player for a few reasons on that, because he's happy at the moment, but he is a player we need to, you know, get onto the pitch a little bit more often, or, you know, often enough. He's an important quote-unquote player. You know, it is what it is. But we'll see. But next, the Coupe Nationale, as we also have that bid who's going to come back for Magnan. We'll see what that's like. But we'll see. 76 million we put out there originally. This coffee's been loaned out. Magnan, that's the offer we got already. Cappy on a loan deal with an option to buy. We're just gonna go ahead and delegate that. That's fine. We're just gonna let that go through. 61 overall on a 20-year-old. It's not really one of those players who's gonna make it. It happens every day. We gotta go ahead and just throw that out sometimes. But a massive game here. PSG Lille. Now we're gonna have to. We want to win this tournament, obviously. And to win this tournament, you're most likely gonna have to go through PSG. The fact that they're first, it is what it is. But everyone's fit. Almada's back. He can have a start. Let's jump into this. PSG Lille. Big game. Let's go. That's a poor ball here. Samari's going to take this up the pitch. There's space out here for Bamba now. This game is very much up and down, back and forth as Bamba cuts inside, slides it across, and it's Bodie. That's a big save, and it's come back, and he's finished it. That's excellent from Bamba. That's an excellent finish. It's 1-0. It's a really good ball in from Bamba. It's saved. Very close. Look at this ball in here. It's nicely done. Bodie gets a touch. Tried to go far post, didn't get in. It's a good save, but it falls right back onto Bamba's foot. Does so well to keep that down and put that in the far end of the goal. That's an excellent finish. And Jonathan Bamba on 18 minutes has given us the lead. It's a good ball into Samari as well. And here's the gap. These gaps have been showing up all game on both ends of the pitch, really. And Samari gets an excellent ball out there to Almada. And Almada's on it. Goes for goal. That's a good save. It comes back, and it's in the back of the net. And for the second time, a Keylor Navas save has led to a goal. PSG not clearing their lines well enough. And Samari smashes this one home. It's Almada here who cuts back inside. Has the shot, and it's not the greatest in terms of saves, as he's pushed it right back to the penalty spot. But Samari is there waiting. He hits it low. Goalkeeper cannot get up and over in time. And for the second time that has happened. It's 2-0 on 29 minutes. And we're in an excellent, excellent spot. Nicely done. Lovely football. Mbappe's on. It's one back for PSG. Wanted to hold that off till halftime, the 2-0 lead. Hasn't happened. 36 minutes gone. And they're back in it. Mbappe, the goal scorer. It's good football here. Just not defending well enough here. There's just enough space for it to happen. And Dika there is kind of let Mbappe run across him into the gap. All alone then. And he just hammers it past Magnan. Good finish. And the Frenchman brings him back into it, 2-1. Touched inside. Di Maria's onside. That's an excellent ball. It's 2-2. Oh, against these big teams, we just concede in bunches. We just do. It's a tap-in for this lad. I'm not sure who it is. It's a tap-in at the back post after some good play. Played out there. He's onside. And that pass there, I hate how that pass gets through. It's not super far away from Kaletsakar. Doesn't really put any effort into getting it. It just gets slid across. And now right on the stroke of halftime is 2-2, and all our good work is gone. Oh, heavy touch, but we do manage to get that away. Back inside. Here's Sanchez. He's racing away. Oh, that gap opened up, and nobody stepped into it. You see Cardi on it now. That's played forward. Oh, Di Maria. It's easy for him. It's 3. We're being murdered on the break right now. PSG lead, and as I said, these big games, these goal bunches, I'm not sure what it is that's causing it. I really am not. But that just, it's a bad touch that just gets, well, it's not a bad touch. It just gets touched onto Di Maria, and he's in space and finishes it off. 3-2, good finish. It's 56 minutes gone, and it's disheartening how often we play these big teams and concede the way we do. And as I said, it's not that we're conceding 3 goals a game. It's like it's always in bunches. We're always conceding them in 10-15 minute spans, and I don't know why, but it is happening. Though we can get through here as Bodu cuts back inside, and Marquinhos defended well. Nicely done. There's space here. It's a good ball forward, and Almada takes that brilliantly here. And it's Almada, and he's back with a bang. 3-2, or 3-3, I mean. He levels it up. Back from injury with a goal. And this is an excellent ball here, and that touch is brilliant. He just gets away, doesn't he? He's too quick. He fires it into the back of the net to bring us back level. That is a big goal. 65 minutes gone. It's anybody's at this point. Nicely done. Nicely played in here. And is he onside, Bodu? He is. It's a nice touch from him. That's a great save. It's going to come back, and it's in the back of the net. And Navas is going to be furious as Almada grabs his second in 15 minutes and gives us the lead back 4-3. And Navas has had 3 saves that have fallen right to Lille players. He's gotten in there. It's a good save. I mean, to be fair on that one, he just had to touch. He just had to save it. Unfortunately for him, no one's there backing it up. Almada comes along, hits it into the ground. And we've retaken the lead here. Not too long to go. 80 minutes. And it's 4-3. Nice take. Back inside nicely. Here's Rossi. And Rossi, can he slide that through? Not quite. That's going to come out wide. And it's Baku, of course, on for his debut as he slips that across. Brilliant cross. That's excellent from Baku, and that might be game over. On his debut, his first couple of touches are to swing a delicious cross into the middle. And Yoshizi continues his great goal-scoring form. The 2 subs combining. First touch for Baku at the club. Second touch is a brilliant cross. And Navas cannot keep that out. It goes right through his legs, and Yoshizi keeps up his lovely form. And with 5 minutes to go, we lead 5-3. After they came all the way back from 2-0 down to lead, we come back and hopefully see this game off. Oh, jeez. Bad giveaway. Oh, really bad giveaway. He's hit the post and it's in. What are we doing messing around? What are we doing messing around? A little bit too confident there with the 2-goal lead. It's a bad giveaway. Mbappe does well to turn and find him an empty space. It hits the post and just sneaks in the other post. It's 5-4 with a minute to go. Hopefully that is just a consolation and not us falling away in dramatic fashion. Just gonna be safe with this, really. Bradarich on it. That gets played forward nicely. That's a lovely ball. Oh, I thought it found Sanchez there, but that should be game over. And it is 5-4 the final. And we are going to move into the next round and knock PSG out at the same time. That is a pretty big win. Our path to the cup is clear. We should be favorites now moving into the final 16. There'll obviously be tough teams in there, but the big one is gone, and that is the most important part. And we keep on rolling, which should not hurt our manager rating, which is at the moment most important. What are we looking for from him? We'll do attacking wide back, see if we can up some of his pace a little bit and stamina and stuff like that. And then Samare. Let's do some more here. Ball winning. Looks good. Let's see if we can up his other things. Some passing, some control. A little bit of pace in there as well. But a very, very important win. As an offer comes in for Andre. 19 million for Andre. Andre's a player I'm willing to let go. He is 31. He doesn't play as much. He's starting to get a little bit unhappy. You can kind of tell. I'm not sure what we have in terms of midfield options for transfers, but we'll see. Match rescheduled, a little bit of money coming in. Chevalier, we're going to accept it. Comfortable with it. Thanks for being a part of the club. Go have a great future. It's just not going to happen here, unfortunately. But we're going to move forward to the Lyon game. We're not going to play it today, as offers have come in for Divock Origi, and they've pulled out of negotiations. That's great. Never mind, that's not happening. Chevalier is going to stay. I do dislike that. They always, I mean, some of these getting younger players to go from big clubs to small clubs is almost impossible. Okay, so they're prepared to pay 19.1 million. I'm comfortable with that. 66 million for Magnan. I'm going to accept the offer for Andre. Do we accept this? 66 million. I think we have to. As we said, we wanted to keep this semi-realistic. I don't know if Lille turned down a 66 million pound offer for Magnan here, but we are going to have to... We're going to have to go up and buy. In terms of goalkeeper, I think Galini is the option. He's 26, 81 overall. We are going to begin negotiations with the club. We can get him 10 million pounds cheaper, though 31 million isn't crazy awful. If we can get him for 21, that's pretty good. Young fits 7 million. No, stop it. Counter. Remove exchange player. Propose new transfer fee. 21.5 million. They're comfortable with that for Galini. So it looks like we have swapped goalkeepers here. Galini is a really good option. 6'4", long arms. Should help a little bit. Magnan's save, some of those saves weren't great. Not some of those saves weren't great. We'll just accept rotation, even though he's going to be the starter. 4 years we'll accept. He wants a release clause. I'm going to deny it. Alright, they're comfortable with it, and he's going to get £35,000 a week. This is going to be our starter, and he's going to grow into a really good goalkeeper there, so I'm comfortable with that. Let's take a look at midfielders, because I believe we're going to have to bring one in. Ooh, this is a good option here. Kakare between 32 and 33 million. And we're about to play Lyon as well. If any of those go right now, as an offer's come in for Ubech, which we're comfortable letting leave, and an offer's come in for Indica, which I'm not going to let go for that kind of money. We'll see if, obviously, if that ever becomes something else. But it looks like we might have to play Leon one more time. And we will end up playing Leon before any of those things happens, guys. But that's going to be the end of this episode. Next episode, might have a couple more transfer things to do. We might be bringing one or two more in, depending on how things go. And then we have Leon, Marseille, and Lens as well. So, or we may just kind of do Leon, Marseille, you know, the rest of January. We'll see. We'll see as we go. But 2 big games and some big decisions to make, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.